a virus that kills 75% of the people it affects. This is the most scariest part. When you are infected with Nipah virus, know that there is no cure. There is no vaccine, no specific cure, no vaccine, no medication. And this outbreak is already happening again. What if I told you there's a deadly virus spreading quietly, and most people do not know it spread from animals to humans? This is Nipah virus. In this video, I'm going to take my time to explain Nipah virus for you to understand well how it spreads and symptoms you should never ignore. I'll also show you how to protect yourself and your entire family. Let it be on record that Nipah virus is part of the top 10 prioritized disease by World Health Organization. This tells how severe and how dangerous Nipah virus can be. Please don't skip this video. Make sure to watch to the end because your life may depend on it. This is the Lab Doctors channel. Please kindly hit on the subscribe button, like our videos, share and comment. Do not also forget to hit on the notification bell so that anytime we upload a video, you'll be notified. Let's set the ball rolling. Nipah virus is not new, but you might be hearing it for the first time. The more reason you need to watch this video to the end. It was discovered in 1998 in Malaysia. Since then, it has been appearing in India, Bangladesh, and other parts of Asia, and often suddenly, often deadly. The reason 75% of its affected people always end up dying. Before I come to the reason why Nipah virus is very terrifying, not just about its death rate, let's talk about the recent outbreak. Recently, there is a deadly outbreak of Nipah virus in India, specifically in Bengal state. This has sparked a lot of concern in other parts of Asia, making them tighten their borders and putting in place screening measures in their various airports. On the other hand, Thailand has also started screening passengers from their 3 airports that receive flights from West Bengal. Stay tuned because at the end of this video, I'm going to reveal to you what makes Nipah virus very terrifying and deadly. But before that, let's talk about Nipah virus itself. What is Nipah virus? So Nipah virus is a zoonotic virus that spread from animals to humans. The main carrier of Nipah virus are pigs, fruits, and bats, also known as flying forces. And so wherever you find yourself, if you know you have a direct contact with the things I've mentioned as a carrier of Nipah virus, please be extra careful. Now, this is exactly how Nipah virus spread. It spread through coming into direct contact with an infected bat, eating contaminated fruit with bat saliva or urine, then drinking raw date palm. I hope you all know dates. That is what I have placed on top here. Drinking raw date palm that have been infected with bat urine or saliva. You can also be infected with Nipah virus by coming into a direct contact with an infected person's body fluid. Not forgetting coming into a direct contact with an infected pig. Lastly, this is the most dangerous part of Nipah virus spread. It can spread from person to person, especially in the home and in the hospital. This is the more reason why caregivers to infected persons with Nipah virus end up contracting this virus. And so if you are staying in the house with a person who has been infected or has contracted Nipah virus, you need to be extra careful. The whole household needs to put in measures in place to protect themselves, not forgetting caregivers, the very people that provide services for infected persons with Nipah virus. To the symptoms of Nipah virus you should never ignore. First, headache, fever, vomiting, and body weakness. What makes this dangerous is that all earlier signs of Nipah virus mentioned are common signs to a lot of disease. And so if care is not taken, you will ignore it. The more reason why when you start seeing these signs, especially when you live in the belt where there is an outbreak of Nipah virus or possible outbreak of Nipah virus, kindly see your doctor for further investigation. Let's talk about this part. Nipah virus does not only have these 4 common symptoms, but just as I earlier said, if you do not see your doctor within few days, it can progress to serious or severe symptoms. such as encephalitis, that is inflammation of your brain, difficulties in breathing, pneumonia, seizures, and confusion. Now, this is the most important part I want all of us to pay attention. The reason why Nipah virus is very terrifying and deadly. Just as I indicated earlier, it is not about its death rate, even though it is one of the reasons. But hey, mostly Nipah virus outbreak starts small. Then it affects one person, then the caregiver, then the family member, then the hospital. And before anyone realizes what is happening, it is too late. This is the scariest part. When you are infected, there is no cure. There is no medication for treating Nipah virus since its first outbreak in 1998. And so healthcare providers can only provide a supportive healthcare by providing oxygen, fluid, and then monitoring. This is the more reason why when you live in the belt of Nipah virus, you need to be extra careful. And if you are going or coming into contact with countries such as India, Thailand, and some part of Asia, you need to be extra careful, most especially in its outbreak time. From all indication and information provided about Nipah virus, all you can do for yourself is to protect yourself. Prevention, they say, is better than cure. So how do you do this? Avoid eating fruit partially eaten by bats. For your own safety, avoid eating food eaten by animals, because I don't think you can single-handedly identify or select food eaten by bats only. So in the simplest way, avoid foods eaten by animals. Secondly, before eating fruits, make sure to wash them thoroughly, neatly before taking them. Thirdly, do not drink raw palm wine or fruit juice from dates. Fourth point, avoid coming into a direct contact with an infected person or a sick person, even if the person is a family member, most especially during these outbreak times. Because I don't think you want your whole family to be infected with a virus that has no cure, that has no possible treatment, and no vaccine. That means you are endangering your whole family. To my very own people, I mean my colleague health workers in these regions, please make sure to wear protective equipment to protect yourself and your client or your patient. Remember, you can only save your patient or take good care of your client when you are healthy. Last point on how to protect yourself from Nipah virus. When you live in these regions, or if you are traveling to these regions, make sure to report any outbreak of severe fever immediately. Do not do self-medication. Just as I said earlier, its earlier signs and symptoms are very common to other disease, and so you must mistake it for normal stress, no hemoglobin level, and others. Only laboratory investigations can rule you in or out. Let's note that Nipah virus may not be everywhere, but when it appears, it kills fast. Awareness saves life. And so if you are informed or this video is helpful, kindly share it to any person who may need it. Please do not forget to hit on the subscribe button, like our videos, share and comment for more health information and education across the globe. Till we meet again.